Weathering the weather with Ed. Sometimes he's cranky, sometimes he's goofy, but he's always got a joke.
We'll be on something.
Before I met him, I said meteorology. Hey, guy, that's not for me. But now I'm weathering the weather with Ed.
All right, this is me, Ed Cohen, and this is
Weathering
Niki.
the weather with Ed.
Apparently we're doing it again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is live, folks. That's Niki Penta.
The one
Hi,
and
Niki,
only.
say hello.
Hi.
The lovely, the vivacious. Okay. And you are, yes. This is Dennis Galvin. Dennis Galvin is Jewish. Very hard to believe. Used to be Galvowitz, but he's trying to get the Catholic vote. And it says, can you see it? It says vote Galvin state rep. I'm sorry about the Osceola.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I tried to burn it down, but it didn't work. And this is Dennis Galvin. Right. So what is your name in life?
I am Dennis Galvin. That's the last. That's my registered birth name, and I've been carrying it for many, many years.
But you're carrying it well.
That's right. That's
except, oh, sorry.
that's okay.
All right. You should be like
I've
Don't
been
be
pretty
mean.
good walking
Don't
around
be
for a
mean.
while. I lost a few pounds, so I'm happy about that. But I got a few more to go.
No comment.
No comment at all.
All right, and so we're going to do some weather here, but tell them what you're going to do.
Well, I'm going to try to go out there and see if we can't
in English,
harness
please.
the
Hold it.
winds of change.
Oh.
All right. My opponent, of course, hopes that I'm nothing but a
You're yelling. We don't
a
need
gust.
yelling.
Oh, I'm
Calm
sorry.
down. You're
Well,
not-
the winds of change are a little boisterous, you know.
That was a show about 20 years ago. Go ahead.
And
It's getting a little windy in here.
hopefully, what I'm trying to do is ensure that he doesn't fog the issue, and he's going to accuse me of trying to perpetuate a snow job. So between the two of us, we should be able to get this thing worked out pretty well. It should be a very exciting political event.
I don't want to say this personally, but get out. How the hell's going to...
That was pretty good. I get over it. That was pretty
Who's
good.
going to vote for thou when they can't understand? What do you say? All right, so you are a Republican, right?
Yes, I
Or
am.
as we know, you want to
Yes.
move over to the other side?
Well, I moved. The winds of change blew me over to one side.
You're going to get the winds of knuckles in a moment. And so, when is, for the people in Honolulu, because they want to know this, when is the voting?
People in Georgia.
November 4th,
you're right.
2014. November 4th, 2014.
Yeah, they had 2014?
All day.
All day. So vote early and vote...
Well, this is not
Vote
Chicago.
strong.
It's not
so-
Chicago. Damn, I thought you could vote often. All right. Now, personally, I'm unaligned. Go ahead.
You brought me in.
That's
so-
right. That's right. I brought him in because... And tell him how I met you.
Well,
Did
I
you
happened
survive?
to be. Yes, I did.
You were
I
at the
happened to
old
be
Market Basket.
on the street corner. I was trying
No,
to.
you weren't. You were
I
at
was
Market
on Market Basket.
You
okay.
can't remember, and you had receded to your car.
And,
but got
that's
you.
when you attacked me.
Yeah, I didn't know how to attack
You attacked me, and you accused me of Cornerstone Square, and I tried to tell you that was not me.
Would you explain to people what Cornerstone
That's
Square
that-
is?
that's
no,
that-
no. The even worse now. Let's widen the road.
The Minus Corner enterprise. And you accused me of voting for that, and I tried to tell you that I didn't, but you wouldn't believe me. And I
did
told you
believe
over, and eventually you did. Okay, eventually you did.
That's when you had your hands around my neck, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
But you were very irate about the impact of the traffic.
I'm Jewish. I'm not irate.
And it
What
was
don't
raining
you-
cars, and it was a real easterly wind coming our way from the down the Littleton way, blowing forward, and it was packed up.
Sorry, if
bumper
it's
to
an
bumper.
easterly wind, it can't be from. It'd be from Chelmsford.
I'm sorry, I stand corrected.
You're a great meteorologist. I'm meteorologist.
Urologist.
Thank you.
Really?
No, but they've been starting
We
to
changed
pave.
specialties
they've been
here.
people in Honolulu and Georgia want to know about this. They started paving.
They did. They should be.
Yeah, and I love how only one coat, so you can blast into things during the winter.
Well, they should hopefully have it paved within the next couple of weeks prior to the first snow. That's a weather fact. You know, they got to get the top coat done, because if they don't and the snow comes, it's not a good thing for the tire. So they're working very feverishly.
They look
Feverishly
feverish.
Yeah,
They look
to get
feverish.
this done before the
right.
the onslaught of the winter. Where old man winter blows his way into.
He's talking about you.
All right, Steve, stand up for a moment. We can't turn it. Come over here just for a moment, Steve. Don't pull your pants up. We don't care. Steve is the whole staff here from Dr. Galvin. Where are you going to school? Turn the right way, Steve. There you go.
Oh, not that camera. Okay.
I don't care. The one with the light on.
Yeah, that's the one.
Don't point. Just go. You're going to what school?
Worcester State University.
Great. That's a great school. Somebody, you couldn't get into a real one?
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
sorry. Just joking. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, so you're majoring in what? Political science?
Business.
What the hell's he doing? Oh, he wants to get a job. That's my racket. Thank you very much. Give Steve a big hand. Steven, all right, Steve. Don't trip over the wires. We don't have insurance. Oh, look at that ballet move. Thank you. Now, do you have any weather stories before we get to some? I'm sweating on
Well,
this.
the only weather story I got is one my.
No, let's get it correct. I have. Let's do proper English.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't had the benefit.
Why,
of the,
you don't?
They haven't had the benefit of City College of New York.
Well, that's right. That's right.
Where?
New York.
New York, New York, New York. It's a freak of a town.
The only thing I can tell you,
Yes.
Is
Put the hands down.
my grandmother-
You're not Italian. Put that down.
grandmother used to tell me that she could predict what the outcome of an election was in November by the arthritis in her knees.
Okay.
Yeah. She told me that when her left knee ached, the Democrats were going to win. When her right knee ached,
Yeah.
the Republicans are going to win.
And what about when nothing ached?
Then it's a draw.
It's a draw. All right. Do we flip for a coin?
They
Flip
may
a
get
coin.
down to that.
How about a statistical heap?
A
Did you
statistical
run
heap.
originally? You ran before?
I ran back in 2004. Yes.
What happened with 2008 and 12, chicken?
I had to. I had some bills to pay.
Oh. What are you doing now? Sucking up?
I just retired last year
From what?
from work. 40 years in the business I was in.
What was the business?
Well, I did 30 years in the state police. I worked.
You were in prison for 30
No,
years.
well,
is that
you
right?
could say that.
All right, yeah.
You could
yeah.
say that, and then I did 10 years working for a company that was a global security provider.
Oh, gag me with a spoon. What's his name?
G4S. G4S. We did the protection for
ABC to you, buddy.
nuclear security at the Seabrook nuclear power plant.
Oh.
Yep.
Fine.
So very sensitive to the weather up there.
But, yeah, especially when the
Yes.
when a
Typhoons.
shark shows up. Hey, what's going on, buddy? I saw a light and came in. Well, thank you. That was very uninteresting. I mean, that was really a pleasure. What does your opponent do?
Well,
Besides win? Oh,
he's
sorry.
the-
Oh,
he's
sorry,
the-
sorry.
wow.
Oh, sorry.
He's the prevailing political force, prevailing political wind on Beacon Hill right now. Like Block Island to Long Island, well, Beacon Hill is the same thing.
I know what Beacon
okay,
Hill is.
okay. He's in there now. He's the prevailing
But
wind.
what
up
is
there.
he? What has he done before he was a politician? Which
I-
doesn't mean you stop doing anything.
I don't know.
One for me.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he's been up in Beacon Hill for quite a while.
That's too long then, as far as I'm concerned. We need change. No, really. You can't keep the same, except you.
Yeah, well.
Can't keep, you ever get that? No, you can't keep the same people in for a long period of time. And this stuff about,
Yeah, no, they tend to get stale.
Yeah,
a lot of
Corona.
them go in stale.
Rust.
Corota, he pitches for the Yankees.
No.
All right, well, no, I mean like the president. 1 6-year term so you don't have to lie all the time. All right?
Term limits is a good idea. I
Right.
like term limits.
And Congress, you're out.
Yeah, one and in, one out, and
One and
in.
done, baby.
One and done.
One and you're done.
With a
kid.
lot
Might be
of
an
them, 1
interesting-
week, then you're done. Between the left and the right. There's no middle anymore. I fell through the floor.
You're absolutely right about that. We're
That's
being
ridiculous.
tossed from one end to the other. There's no question about it.
Oh, I thought it was a hockey game.
Well, there's no moderate. There's no moderate.
I'm
What happened to
moderate.
the doldrums?
Huh?
The doldrums.
They moved.
They do.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to kind of keep everything around the equator nice and soft and mellow.
What are you
Am I
on
right?
today? He drinks, doesn't he, Steve? All right. Thank you for not. Thank you. What's the last time I asked you one? Oh. All right. So.
Only on days that end in
First,
Y.
This wave going to hit us behind coming in. It's coming in pretty heavy. That's a tsunami. We're cooked.
It is not. The tsunami, you wouldn't be there. Order a tsunami for Beacon Hill right now. Sorry, just kidding. Hey, the toilet's back up.
It's mid-October and we're still at the beach.
It's warm and muggy out today, so knock it off.
One day.
Excuse me. I have to, thank you. We're gonna
You do
do.
quite a job. You put up with this all the time?
Yes.
Hey, I'm over here. I'm the one running your campaign.
Why do you
Get
think
over
I
here.
drink heavily?
What? You do? Yes. We're going to talk about fall foliage, or some people in Massachusetts say foliage.
Foliage.
Ignoramuses. All right, foliage. You want to read one of these? You need glasses to read?
Well, no. Is it a
Notice how it's not in color. There you go, folks.
is it a red state or a blue state?
It's the National Weather Service. They're a little bit
They're
of this
red.
and a little bit of that.
Is there any congressional investigation going on with that?
Not with that. Remember, vote for Schwartz. He's a great. Oh, sorry. Isn't it Galvowitz? Go ahead. All
It's,
right, they're going to see a whole new side of you.
oh, absolutely.
This is the end of your career.
Yeah,
pal.
I was
probably
gonna
is.
say.
Vote for Cohen. I don't.
This is pretty good.
Thank you.
I like this. No,
No, this is pretty
for
bad.
you.
No, I want you to do this.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Read it.
The whole thing?
That's all
No,
we do.
start with right there. This is serious.
Okay, a
folks.
favorite American pastime.
Hold,
in the-
hold, you in a hurry?
all right.
down.
All right.
Now pick it up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
A favorite American pastime in fall is to pack a picnic basket and set off with loved ones on a Sunday drive.
Wait a minute. You trying to get us in trouble here? Sounds like a movie picnic.
This is your script.
It's not
I'm
my
just
script,
reading
it's the
it.
government. Go ahead.
Along one of the nation's most scenic highways.
Yes.
Okay, it's a time of year when people enjoy crisp, cool weather and marvel at the transforming landscape as tree leaves turn from lush green to gorgeous shades of yellow, orange, red, purple,
What is this, TMC you're
and
doing?
brown.
What is All right, go ahead. You're
You
doing
want me to
fine.
keep going? All right.
Hopefully, yes.
While we relish the opportunity
Put the hand down. We don't need to look up occasionally.
to frolic in a big
Frolic? What is this? You're not going to get... He wants to
I
frolic.
don't think we can say this on TV.
in a
you
big
can't.
pile of
But the whole-
freshly raked
Oh,
leaves.
freshly raked. Yes. I love
This
doing
is the
that.
federal government saying this.
I love it because then I can really sneeze and blow the leaves across.
We don't think about the science
You're
behind.
yelling. You're not running for
I'm
office.
sorry.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yes,
we
go
don't
ahead.
think, but you know where that came from?
We don't think?
All the years I spent at the airport yelling at people not to park here and drive here and pull over there, and nobody listened. And if I didn't yell, they'd run me over. So
And
I
what
kind of get
about...
into
Why,
that.
when did it become the tarmac?
Not when I was there.
I freaked, all of a sudden it's a tarmac.
The answer may surprise you.
No, not so low.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So
I'm gonna
recipe
drink to
for
that,
fabulous
Mike.
foliage:
Yes.
cool nights and sunny days.
That's true.
See. So
That's my line. I drink to you.
No, you just drink.
I just drink. No,
we'll be drinking after this is over. I can tell you that.
you will be.
Only on days that end in Y.
That's right.
Weather factors such.
It's cool. The decrease in sunlight starts it off, but the cool nights help to get it going.
Is that what does it?
What are you looking at me? Am I a Democrat or something?
Well, you are wearing blue.
Well, come on Friday morning. It'll be red on it. What do you want from me? No, that's what does it. And you know, it's last week when it was last week? Weekend before, right? Rather hot, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That didn't help any.
No?
I heard the tree going, oi.
Can a tree change colors in one day?
Not if it's in good shape.
Yeah.
They tend to turn at night.
Really?
You didn't put a blanket on.
You want to continue?
Yes, you're doing a great job.
According to United States National Arboretum, a wet growing season followed by a dry autumn
Yes.
filled with sunny days and cool frostless nights results in the brightest palette of fall colors.
Who wrote this?
You told me it
you're
was the United
gonna-
States.
No,
Weather
I did.
Bureau.
You want to fight? All right, would you take over because I'm used to this?
Where are
I
we?
left off right about
Don't
there.
point. It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
impolite.
I'm sorry.
Sierra doesn't
Sorry.
point, does he?
All right.
He'll be pointing in
Hold
a couple
on.
of weeks.
You better call New Jersey and tell them I can read this time.
Yeah.
Changes in weather can speed up, slow down, or change the arrival time of fall's colorful
Here's what we
foliage.
say. Really?
For example, drought conditions during late summer and early fall can trigger an early shutdown of trees as they prepare for winter. This causes leaves to fall early from trees without reaching their fall color potential.
Yeah, which last year was, with no fall, it was nothing.
I know.
I waited. I'm still waiting.
Freezing temperatures and hard frost can kill the processes within a leaf and lead to poor fall color and an early separation from a tree.
The chilling effect.
I beg your pardon?
Yes.
No, that's what your wife did the other night, the chilling effect. Sorry, Mrs. Galvin.
We're not allowed to talk about that on TV.
Oh, he started it.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Palette.
How can you find the best place and time to see fall foliage
I
in
don't
your
know.
area?
How can you? Would you answer that?
NOAA's National Weather Service regional forecast offices can provide you with a 7-day forecast of weather conditions,
If you believe them.
if you believe
A
them,
little louder.
including
Steve, say
the
bravo.
arrival times
Bravo.
of different
Okay,
air
thank you.
masses to help you determine the best location in your area for vibrant fall color.
Vibrant, yo. Are we allowed to
Vibrant.
say that?
That's it. Yes,
Can you
we
say
are.
that in your
Vibrant.
Vibrant defeats.
I have
Here
a
we go.
vibrant campaign.
That's right.
That's it. That's the intent.
How come
Yeah.
we lost?
Well, we haven't lost
It
yet.
was too vibrant.
Shall I keep going?
Yes, please.
Thank you. True colors come from inside. Trees actually begin to show their true colors in autumn, and here's why.
Is it time for a commercial break?
The 4 primary pigments that produce color within a leaf are chlorophyll, which is green,
I remember her.
xanthophylls, which are yellow,
I don't know her.
carotenoids, which are
Hey,
orange.
hey, hey. That's a country in Eastern Europe, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, that's
They
Croatia.
may be
Not with that spelling, it's not.
that may be a voting block. We have to be very careful.
Be very careful with them. They could push it over.
And anthocyanins,
Don't you talk
They're
about
definitely a
that.
voting block.
That's definitely anti-everything.
reds and purples. During the warmer growing seasons, leaves produce chlorophyll to help plants create energy from light.
You know,
Yes.
purples, those are really mad Republicans.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So you
Yes.
must be wearing
See?
some made Republicans. All right.
The green pigment becomes dominant and masks the other pigments. Trees must replenish the chlorophyll because sunlight causes it to fade over time.
That's why I chew green gum.
As days get shorter and nights can become longer, trees prepare for winter and the next growing season by blocking off flow to and from a leaf stem. This process stops green chlorophyll from being replenished and causes the leaf's green color
Kind of
to
sounds
fade.
a lot like local aid to me.
Ooh, give me that drum roll. Boom.
Ba-dum-bum.
Let's cut it off so we can raise our taxes. All right, baby. And let's make them 100% to the schools, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
For crying out
Absolutely.
loud.
Oh, they're
They-
going to dry up and turn blue.
They ought to dry up and turn blue. And they can, the football team can use old air in the footballs. They don't need new ones. The helmet's damaged, as long as it's not cracked, we don't care.
All I
want
want to know is what's the weather going to be on Thanksgiving Day?
Yes, it will be. It's a-
Does anybody want to know what follows the Feast of Fall Colors?
Oh, I think
that's
it's
a Halloween dance, isn't it? Yes.
That Feast of the Fall Colors.
Wait a minute. This
That's an
sounds
Italian
like,
thing.
what religion would have the feast?
Oh, it's
Catholic.
yes, it
Catholic,
would be.
yes.
Yes, it would be.
We wouldn't. We'd have the festivities.
Or it could be the Commonwealth of Massachusetts has holidays, but the Catholic Church does have a lot of feasts. Yes.
Yes, and I don't bring up the Catholic
I
Church
won't.
at
I
this
won't.
moment.
I don't want to get in trouble with the
I
Catholic
don't want to
Church.
bring up certain. Let there be light. Right? I turned the switch on. What are you talking about?
Are you done?
No. I was with Moses in the desert. Did you know that?
Were you his meteorologist?
Did you?
Were you
I-
his
Oh.
meteorologist?
Yes, that was a
Well, that
joke.
was an outstanding job. Let me tell you.
I knew
How
it.
did you get the seat apart? That's what I want to know.
We had to call up Las Vegas and get a musician down there. Did you finish?
No, I couldn't.
Well, finish it. Come on. We got to get something going here.
Following the Feast of Fall Colors, Fall's color parade varies from region to region and year to year, depending
Wanna
on
look
weather
up occasionally?
conditions.
There's our audience is over here. Thank you. Say something, Steve.
For
You're a
areas
saint, by
under
the way.
calm and dry high pressure, cool nights and sunny days can lengthen fall color displays. Cold or warm fronts can produce strong winds and heavy rain that causes leaves to fall off trees more rapidly.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
If you're planning a trip to see fall foliage,
Yes, you.
first check out the current and near-term weather conditions in your area from NOAA's National Weather
No,
Service.
from San Francisco, so we can see what's going on out there. But they probably don't turn. They're already brown, aren't they? It's 2 seasons in Southern California, green and brown. Well, thank you for reading that.
And just watch out
Then
for
there's
me because
burns.
I'm not going to walk indoors and I don't want to get run over. So if you keep your eye on that, I'd appreciate it.
What are you talking about?
I knock on doors and ask for votes.
Don't knock on my door, baby.
I won't. I won't.
Got the sign
You
out
told me
there
you got
already.
it.
All right, now we're going to talk about New York and New Jersey getting USA. See, here you go.
All right.
USA to protect transit networks
Jersey.
against storms. All the New York Mets.
The
This
New
is
York
September
Mets.
22nd. With the 2-year anniversary of Hurricane Sandy approaching, actually it passed already.
It has? Wow.
It was September 22nd.
Oh.
Federal officials announced on Monday that New York and New Jersey will receive about $3.3 billion. You want that? To
Oh, no,
prepare
he's
the
mumbling
transportation networks against future storms. The biggest pieces, is that right? The biggest piece of the funding package will go to New York City.
How come?
Can I? Because it was
Okay.
underwater. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're gonna get the Jewish vote from New York.
Stop mumbling.
You must
Subway
have
system.
a little block in the legislature. That's all I can say.
Yeah, she's cute though. Go to the New York City subway system and commuter rail systems in the surrounding region. More than 1/3 of all the new money will go to the subway system for projects to make rail yards, stations, and equipment less susceptible
That's what they
to
tell
flooding.
you.
Well, it couldn't have been more susceptible. What are you, a politician or something? Yeah, just for that, breed that.
Oh, gosh.
Yes?
The biggest piece of funding.
No,
okay.
I just did.
All
You
right.
don't even know where we are.
In all, the 2 states will receive about 90% of the latest round of storm aid from Federal Transportation Department,
That
said
was a
Transportation
song.
Secretary
Stormy.
Stormy, is it kind of like
Stormy.
Kool-Aid?
Stormy.
Anthony Fox.
Oh, I didn't. Really?
That's the guy's name.
All right.
Who spoke outside the Staten Island Ferry Terminal in Lower Manhattan. Mr. Fox said the money represented the last big chunk of Sandy money
What are you yelling
that
at
the
me?
department would be handing out.
Sandy money.
Here you go.
Thank you.
That's left right there.
All right. The secretary appeared with the city's transportation commissioner,
Yes.
Polly Trottenberg, as well as 3 members of Congress, and John Podesta, counselor to President Obama.
Yeah, I thought that was familiar.
Last week, Mayor Bill de Blasio and New York's 2 senators, Charles E. Schumer and Kristen Gillibrand,
Don't ask me about the Blasio.
I won't say a
both
word.
Democrats, announced that $190 million would go toward the construction of 2 ferry boats and improvements to the ferry terminals in Manhattan and on Staten
By the way, the
Island.
Staten Island ferry goes to Staten Island. I just wanted to point this out.
You know, thank you for saying that, because I'm not sure everybody would have known
No,
that.
not because I just named it to throw us off.
Ms. Trottenberg said the boats would be part of a new generation of Staten Island ferries designed to operate in extreme weather
these
conditions.
don't back into boats and piers, right? That's what they've been
Extreme
doing.
weather conditions.
Oh, sorry.
She said that the city hoped that the first boats would be in the water in 2019.
Well, let's not rush this, huh? Sure, everything's disappearing in 2016, but hey, we got these boats coming, don't worry.
Representative Gregory Meeks, a Democrat, said he was a little
Well,
jealous and would keep pressing city officials for additional support for the ferry service between Manhattan and the Rockaways in Queens.
I'm from New York, and I didn't even know they had that. Probably they didn't when I was there.
Mr. Meeks said he was pleased that $137 million of the money would be spent protecting the Metropolitan Transportation Authority's
The
Rockaway
Rockaway
line,
line. Okay.
Yeah, that was out for months.
which
Yes,
was
it
shut
was.
down for
Yes,
7
it
months
was.
after Hurricane Sandy washed over.
Thank you. It was drinking and washed over.
Is that the commuter line that goes also into Connecticut, or?
No,
Okay.
that's on the. How that's Amtrak, isn't it?
The one that derailed. Remember there was a serious derailment there just a little while ago?
And that was in the Bronx.
Was it?
Was it Manhattan or the Bronx? I was up
I
there.
think it was the Bronx, yeah.
No, the guy was trying to make the sharp turn
Yep,
at what,
yep,
90
and he didn't
miles?
make it.
No,
He
but
didn't make
well, he was 90 miles an hour is a little hard to make that turn.
Yeah.
That's kind of a whoops.
He went, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, you can only go
He
so fast.
turned, the train went straight.
Continue, please.
2 other Democratic representatives, Grace Meng and Gerald Nadler.
Let's get the
Nadler?
names right. We don't want to be sued over this.
Nadler, I don't know.
Just say it.
Tomato, who was on the Transportation Committee, were also at the news conference. More than $1.25 billion of the federal funds will go to New Jersey Transit, which operates the state's commuter trains and buses. One project is to develop places to store commuter trains so that they will not be ruined by floodwaters as they were 2 years ago. Others include the replacement of a rail bridge over the Raritan River, damaged by tugboats that struck it during the storm,
That would do it.
and building a backup power system
You're
to
gonna
deliver
sneeze again.
electricity.
Wait, wait.
electricity.
Hold on. Dr. Galvin has something
I just want to say, have you ever noticed how we're always paying for infrastructure and
Yeah.
it never gets fixed?
Well, yes.
You're right. I mean, it's like
I know.
the thing that keeps on giving. Every year there's another infrastructure, and we pay a lot of money to it. And what happens is nothing's changed. You go back, we do it again. I want to try and figure out where the money's going.
Right here, buddy. No, I mean, how about the way they fix the roads now? Let's drizzle a little tar on there.
Yeah, that's there's no money.
Reminds me of the old New York State Thruway.
The New York State Thruway. Whoa,
All right.
tough place to drive.
That's especially if your eyes are shut.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You finished?
I'm done.
Where did you finish?
I don't know.
Well, where are you?
I don't know.
Ferry terminal.
I was at the end. I had like 2 words left.
Damaged by tugboats and struck it during the
I
storm.
finished that part.
The building a backup power system to deliver electricity to the tracks during a power failure. How about pizza? We don't want that. Food. Could you hold this for me,
I'd be
please?
glad to.
Who
Sure.
does that
Thank
say
you.
on
Thank
there?
you. That says vote Galvin.
That's right. Starts with a V, not an A, right?
V.
Oh, starts with a G. Sorry. We have some various topics.
That was a very enlightening
What was
agenda you had there.
I don't have an agenda. You have one.
You always have an agenda.
I do not have enough. My agenda is
I
to
can't
get
figure
through
out what
this-
it is,
get
but it
through
is
the
one.
day. I have one there. It's good. Now, this thing is from the National Fish, Wildlife, and Plant Society. I got to get my southern people in here. Climate Adaptation Strategy. All right? We have, what is the National Park Excuse me?
What is a national
What
park?
is a national park, Yogi? What is a national fish? Wait a minute. What is a national fish, wildlife, and plants climate adaptation? What, this is about
Are
changing.
you having trouble reading
Yes,
again?
I am. I can't even see this. Go right ahead. Who didn't darken it up? Oh, I did. Yes, wait a minute.
right.
A question from the audience. What do you have? Come on, say something. Yell it out.
Just clearing his throat.
How about Bravo 322?
What is the National Fish, Wildlife, and Plants Climate Adaptation Strategy?
Yes, what is it?
The strategy is a framework for unified nationwide action to safeguard the nation's fish, wildlife, and plants,
Very important.
and the important services they provide in a
Yep.
changing climate.
Yes.
Developed by federal, state, and tribal agencies with the responsibility for managing wild living resources, the strategy outlines the goals, strategies, and actions needed to reduce the vulnerability and increase the resilience of fish, wildlife, and plants in a changing climate. How many times can we say the same thing over again?
What's government? What do you want?
That's true.
Oh,
The strategy
sorry.
builds
Sorry.
on
All
the
right.
growing efforts of federal,
Oh, wait a
state,
minute. I'm
tribal
not in there yet. If you're gonna, I mean, I'm not in there. You can't blame me
Where's
for
the
this.
part? I can blame you for anything.
Well, you can, but you can't. I'm not there.
You
I'm
can, but he's
trying to
not
get
taking
in there.
responsibility for it.
Huh?
He can blame you, but you ain't taking
You're gonna have door
responsibility.
number 1 and number 2. You better check
Oh,
before where
that's
it's
right.
going.
That's right. If I make this, you can come back and then you can really hammer me.
When is when's the party?
The party is November 4th.
No.
Oh, the party will be November 4th
Where?
that night.
Where?
Well, we're yet to be determined, but you will get an invitation.
Over at the market.
Absolutely. And you're going to
Over at Market Basket.
You're at Market Basket.
Row 3, please. Come over here. Yeah.
Aisle 3?
We have a sale on shish kebab.
Just go back.
There's a
Over
cleanup
by
down
the
aisle
corned beef and
7.
cabbage.
Yeah, over by the kosher deli, which we just opened. Where do you think you're having it?
Well, we have a couple of places we haven't settled on one
Would
yet.
you just answer the
I
question?
said that we don't know yet.
Or the 2 churches?
Well, there's a couple on
There's
110.
a couple walking down the
Well, we
street?
had our opening at the Bix Bite restaurant.
What
That was a good
opening?
one. When we opened our campaign, we had
When
a nice
was
little.
that?
That was back in April 5th.
I was busy.
Well, you didn't know me then yet,
That's
so
true.
obviously the campaign's working.
I know.
Look at this. I've made it to the show.
That's right.
I think that's an accomplishment.
And as my show goes, so goes the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Or our little corner of it.
Today you're.
Tomorrow the world.
No. Okay. Sorry. All right. So where?
Let's hope not.
What are these places
I don't
on
want-
110?
Well, there's a Bix Bite restaurant. There's
Who?
Bix Bite's restaurant.
Bix Bites?
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't have
name
to
of
go
it.
in there and get bitten.
That's a great restaurant.
What is it? Where in 110?
It's right across from where we were, right where you met me. It was on the other side of that mall on the other side.
Okay, you say so.
Guy that runs
What's
it's a
the
great
other
guy.
one?
Carl's a nice guy.
Oh, he's fighting Republican.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
I
What's
don't
the other one?
I don't know what his. He's just a good guy. He does a good business.
We're running out of time. What's
And the other one is Mario's Restaurant. Always go to Mario's.
Where's?
That's right on Route 40. That's a great place.
Route 40?
Yeah, Mario and Paula are down there. They run a great job down
But
there.
they're not voting for you. Stop it. Where is Mario's?
Mario's is right down the street. It can't be more than 2 miles from
You're
here.
yelling again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the people in Honolulu know where we are. Yeah. Just look to your right on the globe. We're
I
there.
got you. I got
All
you.
right. And so
I'm Loctite.
I'm stalagmite. All right, so this has been wonderful. Well, good luck, Dennis.
Just remember one thing, all right? Red sky at night, Democrats delight. Red sky in the morning, Democrats take warning.
That's great. We're going to have another call-in show by a popular demand. But didn't you demand one? It'll be coming up soon.
So,
Thank you for watching this exciting.
thank you.
Come on, do it.